Woo! All right, guys, welcome back. It's 2023. So now we all get to spend the next 6 months incorrectly writing 2022 on literally every document that we make. So that should be fun.
Hi, my name's Dave, and I've spent most of my life outdoors here in Canada's Western frontier. I believe one thing to be true. Outside is therapy. It's where we both reconnect and disconnect. I hope you come with me as we build, explore, and repeat.
Okay, hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. My apologies for my absence. The holidays hit, and shortly after the holidays I have a birthday, and then, of course, as things go, I got sick. I'm just on the upswing of this nasty cold that I had. And I'm feeling a lot better, but we don't have any time now because all of last week was supposed to be used to prep for our trip, and now tomorrow's Monday. Today's Sunday, and tomorrow's Monday, and we're supposed to be leaving, and we're not anywhere near ready. So we need to pack the truck for a 2-week trip, going over a whole bunch of different terrain. So, see, my cat's been getting in my camera. So we're going to be going from snow to sand to desert to mountains, passes, and everything in between on our trip down into Moab. And this is going to be kind of a work trip. I don't know if I've ever done anything I know I haven't done anything like this before, where I've traveled into a new country with the express purpose of finding distributors for my brand. So this is a whole new experience for me. It's probably a whole new experience for you guys. I don't think any other YouTuber's done anything quite like this. So you're going to see some probably epic fails, and if we're lucky and we're hustling, maybe a couple of wins. So another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is you guys are obviously familiar with the Blind Man Overland hoodie. We're going to do things a little bit different coming into 2023. This hoodie is no longer going to be available. This year we're going to have Forest Dweller hoodies and Forest Dweller merch. And if you guys don't know, you won't know because I've never told you before, but I'm not the kind of person that normally names his vehicles, but I've decided to name my truck Forest Dweller. So if you guys want to kind of see what kind of merch we're talking about with the Forest Dweller merch, just stay tuned. But right now we need to get things ready. You guys, while I was sick, I came in and I kind of did some things, but I just didn't have the energy to do much. So as you guys can see, the camper's now back on with the new top, so we're now updated 100% all the way through on the camper. We've got some things put back in there, but now we need to go through the truck, clean the truck, make sure there's nothing in there that doesn't need to be in there, and make sure that everything's in there that does need to be in there. So I'm going to put the camera down. We don't have much time. Let's get at it. First we're going to First I'm going to look at this and stare at it for a little bit and figure out how I want everything to go. And once we have an idea there, I'll just start throwing stuff in there. And a lot of this is going to be based on long-term travel, right? Because we're going to be using this as our home base during the trip, and we're going to be experiencing snow all the way up to like desert kind of weather. The end goal for this trip is to spend some time in Moab. The original idea of this trip was to leave right after Christmas, basically, and spend my birthday in Moab, which just came January 7th, just a few days ago. But timeline-wise, getting the canopy camper back installed took a little longer than expected because we are using a new jack system in order to do that here in our shop. But, I mean, you just got to adjust and continue forward. So, I'm going to spend a couple minutes just looking at this, figuring out how I want to set it up, and then you guys will start seeing me putting stuff in here.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, I had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 9/9. What I thought was gone was sitting in my plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, wind stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
All right, guys, we're gonna rapid fire this because, like I said, we don't have a ton of time. So right now, what I've done is I've gone through and done my tool check. So because I'm not doing any extreme off-roading, the tools that I'm bringing are pretty straightforward, and I'll show you how I have them set up. So in the very back of the drawer here, I've got a 50-foot, might even be a 100-foot tow strap. Now that's a kinetic recovery strap as well. I've got long extension booster cables. In the next drawer, in the next part of the drawer here, I've got a socket set, which has an Allen key set, so that's a 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive. I've also got a hand socket set here, which is a 1/4 inch drive, a set of Torx, an extension cord in case I need to charge the camper, or anything else for that matter, if I have to plug the truck in overnight if it gets really, really cold and I'm near a plug-in. I've got a set of high vis in case I'm on the side of the road doing repairs. In these tool rolls, I've got screwdrivers and some wrenches in one. And then in the other one, I've got some more wrenches and some vice grips in case I have to pinch a hose. 2 different types of tape. I've got a roll of duct tape, and I got a line of marker tape. Marker tape is actually something that I recommend you guys keep in your vehicle at all times. One, it's if you're ever getting lost or you're going out somewhere, it's good to find your way back. It's also good to raise help if you need to. A whole bunch of uses for marker tape, and then a hatchet as well. And then in here, I'm going to have the stove, as you can see, and we're going to put the rest of the stuff in here. That's going to fix the drawer. That's going to wrap up the drawer. We're going light on tools because we're not expecting to do a ton of off-roading. Well, we are, but not extreme. Not what you guys are normally used to seeing us do when it comes to off-roading. So. Woo. Okay, guys, that's it. We're all packed up. All we gotta do is throw in our clothes, toiletries, and stuff at the house, and the camera gear, which I'm using right now. So the planned route is essentially this. We're gonna go to Vancouver. We're gonna meet 2 distributors there. We're then gonna cross over into Washington. We're gonna meet 2 distributors there. We're gonna do some camping in the area. Then we're gonna go down into Oregon. We're going to swing over and see Lolo Overland and see if there's a couple content creators that have time. Because I'm doing this in the week, and I know a lot of the content creators that I follow still have jobs, it might be difficult to find people to camp with during the week, but that's okay because we're used to camping alone. But either way, that's the plan. We're gonna go down to Oregon, then we're gonna go shimmy down into Utah. There's 2 spots I want to hit up for sure. One of them is Moab, and the other is Timber Gulch. Timber Gulch is actually in Oregon, so we're gonna hit Timber Gulch camp, down into Utah, meet with some distributors there, and then cross over into Colorado, do the same thing, and this is all gonna be a nice, cool little work trip. So this is gonna be a really quick video. We're pretty well set up and ready to go. So I'm going to stop the video here. I'm gonna edit something real quick. I'm gonna throw it up on YouTube. I'm gonna run home, finish packing everything that I have, which is already packed. I just gotta throw it in the truck. And then we're gonna leave at first light. So yeah, if you guys wanna follow along on this weird, strange journey, I'm gonna encourage you guys to hit that like and subscribe button. We're a fun group here. We're a small but mighty group, and we do a lot of really cool things. We built some really cool campers. We hang out with some awesomely cool people, and we like to spend time in the wild and just get our heads right. So, love, peace, chicken grease, guys. I'll see you on the road. The next time you see me, we're going to be on an adventure vlog. So it's time, finally, time to show you guys some adventure vlogs, and we're going to be down in the States. So everything that we see is going to be new. For me, we're taking Zeus, and we're going to make some experiences. Let's make some memories. Love you guys. Thanks so much. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the road.